Three, two. Yo. So this is the perfect spot. Like I'm literally just chilling, like right in the green zone, bruh. Okay. Yeah, so we got Power Rangers because we're sick. I don't know, I remember playing it like in my car growing up. Like, because I had a car growing up when I was a little kid. My dad's, like, you go on these trips, like these family trips, and these trips, yeah, dude, like, I just get back in the car. I'd be playing Game Boy. It's kind of funny having to bring batteries around. We never really thought of that. Something we normally have to do anymore is bring a charger, but yeah, you had to bring AA batteries around. You had to have that little light plug in because there wasn't backlit because it's just the advanced. When the SP came out for the backlit display, y'all don't know how great that was. Like, we definitely take a backlit display for granted. Like, you couldn't play in the dark. Like, if you wanted to play in the dark, you had to get this, like, light you plug in, and it would bend over the screen, and it would shine on it. It would shine on it, and it was like a fluorescent light. Like, it was super weird, but maybe it was a little LED, but yeah, y'all are, I mean, of course, I'm the one with the phone right now, at least right here, so I definitely am spoiled for sure, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so the king douchebag over here fucking took us out. Just some bullshit. Like, fucking asshole, you know? But fucking hair, bro. I can look thick, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look like a chud. Already looking like a chud, dude. Yeah, we got the Pink Ranger, bro. This one jumps far, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just gotta spam that button to beat the crap out of him, bro. That's like the, I feel like that's just like the common thing in this game. So, you know what's weird, though, is like, I think I just pressed up there, didn't I? Don't I? I don't figure out how to get out of this part, but what's funny is, like, when I was a kid, these levels seemed like way harder to get out of, which is funny because these are very tiny, and also the thing looks really threatening. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what the crap? Okay, I didn't really even read the instructions, but I'm sure this very vividly. Oh, the graphics here are kind of stretched. They actually look worse than they do when it's just out in the actual Game Boy screen size. Like, the graphics are kind of decent, man. They're not so terrible on the advanced. Like, you know what I mean? They're not anywhere near like what we have available on a phone. Like, it's kind of crazy. Just like looking at how giant this phone is. Like, it's huge, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know about you, but I never would have imagined. We'll hope they're okay. Is there like a big ass fire or something? The boys coming through with our fire trucks, bro. Just gotta turn on those fucking fire alarms. Just fucking blare them. The boys coming through. It's the fucking boys. What's up, dude? Man, okay. Yeah, I mean, we're hacking and slashing, bro. That's what we're doing. That's what's good. Hacking and mother trucking, slashing, my guy. I mean, it's been a minute, guys. Also, there's a mic over here I don't want to use. I don't know if you guys know how annoying it is trying to sync up two separate audio things. Like, I mean, I guess I could, but I'd rather just use like the phone audio. It's not super terrible, and you can just kind of run it through a audio thing. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, guys, so coming in February, I'm gonna be a little bit more comfortable. So, or maybe midway through next year, so I'll be able to like I'm talking getting a phone, definitely more frequently, getting phones more frequently, to where I won't really have to sell them. So you'll look out for more content. I seem to only generate views on the RedMagic content. I think it's just because it's not really saturated. Like, if you think about it, like any Samsung stuff, like everybody's got a Samsung video up and they're only going to like Marquez or like, you know, Flossie Carter. Yeah, like I'm not really the top one for Samsung videos. Like nobody's like Nick Tech, you know what I'm saying? All these guys like Techno, Buffalo, Aaron, who else? Jaime Rivera. Sorry, that's crazy. Man, I don't even know. Whatever. Boy, we got that Green Ranger. Birds are sick, dude. Man, there's this kid. He's you know what I'm saying, and he loved Power Rangers. Like he would not stop talking about Power Rangers, but yeah. I mean, this game's fun though. I mean, there's not much to say. Like, you just beat the shit out of things. You know what I mean? I'm like also looking for the exit here. I don't even know where I'm going. You can buy that motherfucking bitch. Nice, dude. Freaking nice, dude. Yeah, so we got the new office setup too. I think this is way better. You got a little bit more room in the abode, so we're chilling a little bit more comfortable. Got my office in my room with no big chair thing in the way. We got some space in here. It is a good freaking setup, guys. We are big chilling, dude. Big mother trucking chilling, bro. I mean, yeah, I was just like, well, I don't know what to do, so yeah, fuck it, whatever. Here's where I actually decided to put the thing in. I have the Transformers edition, but I got tired of that theme. Just like very tired of it. I was also trying to do like different things. Like I wanted to do the handhelds in the order I got the handhelds, and then the PlayStation in the order that and so like that. So yeah, the only one I didn't get actually was the 64, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn on that RedMagic game mode thing. And yeah, you got a few in there, but I was trying to add the rest, so that's what you see me doing right here. Yeah, so if you're curious, you just go in there and you just add them. Super easy for exclude to include. Hold on. And I also have that weird song from that Indian dude. I always search bad. I don't know. I definitely have that stuck in my head, bro. Like, for sure. Yeah, so tag team racing is really fun. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but this game is definitely one of my favorites. I absolutely have spent way too much time playing this game. It was really nice too, because like if you look at just the graphics boost from like Game Boy to this was the actual jump we experienced. Like, the PS2 was in between this, like, so the order it was like pretty much there was a Game Boy Color, and then I got the PlayStation, then I got the Advance, and then the PS2 came out, and then the PSP came out. So we had the PS2, and they were good PS2 graphics. But I mean, look, sorry, look at the quality of these graphics. Like these are crazy good, Like there's really nothing that like tops it. You know what I'm saying? So. And it's just, it's like basically an open world sandbox game. I play every single one of them, but yeah, so we're hopping up to this home world, and your goal essentially is to obviously race, and the kick with this game is when you'll see me do it later, but when you're racing, you can hit triangle, which is like the literal triangle button. You can hit triangle, you go invisible, and then you can combine with other cars. One car has one person's like a gunner, and the other one is just still driving. I just think it's really cool. I've never played like the regular Crash games, but you can do all the other stuff from the Crash games. This is the only Crash game I've played. But this was just like, this is just really next level, dude. Especially, I remember hanging out with my friend Jack, and we would play like a ton of PSP games on the way up to Flagstaff. We live in Arizona. Flagstaff was about 2 hours north from like Phoenix area, and I don't know if you're from around there, but it is super nice up in Flagstaff, bro. Like the weather is nice. It's just super cool. So on the way, and when you're younger, everything feels like way longer of a time, but But dude, it was so fun, like just getting all your stuff together, like packing stuff up, and then going on like a trip up north. You know what I mean? It was cool, man. You know, I felt new. You know, back when people went outside. I don't know. We would like play like games and stuff. Like we go outside, play different sports. Like it's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people still do that, but that's what I remember. I remember we would play like a lot of wiffle ball, baseball. That was like a lot of fun. We played like mini football with like the teeny football. That was so fun too. Like 2-on-2. That was like a ton of fun, man. We'd like do all that stuff, bro. That's some good times, man. Yeah. On the way up north, we had PSPs. Oh yeah, it was a great time, man. Even it was cool though. Like they had this community center, like where you know, like my friends, my buddy Jack's like grandma, like lived in apartments out there, right? And then they had a community center, and at their little community center thing, not little, but the community center, they had this community center about 100 times. They had these like a Nintendo 64, and it was sick, man. It had Pokemon Stadium 2 on it. It was dope. Honestly, it was freaking dope, dude. Like definitely good freaking times, bro. I mean, yeah, just look at these graphics, dude. Like imagine like coming from only having that 2-dimensional style gameplay on like that you saw literally the Power Rangers thing to go into this. Like this isn't some stellar graphics, but dude, you got like PS2 quality in your hands, bro. You could bring a PS2. It was so astounding. You could bring a PS2 like into your room with you, play games at night. Like that was something that you just could never do without the SP. Oh, I got a Game Boy Advance SP prior to that. So with the Advance, PS2. And it's somewhere between there, I had a Game Boy Advance SPs. Those are the clamshell foldable one. We got a PSP, got a PS2, and a PS3, the 360. And then the Xbox One came out, the PS4 came out, we had snagged those. And then, you know what I'm saying, the PS, it was the Xbox Series X. Yeah, it's the ones I've had, but basically here, you know what I mean, that's kind of how the consoles and things have progressed. I've got phones with a bunch of games on them too. Yeah, no, this is just like a really cool game, man. You'll actually get to see me do a bit of racing. But yeah, obviously about the phone. You know, it's a great phone, man. Like it really is. Like there's not much that can actually beat this phone. So you got nothing to really worry about if you're worried about a bunch of software glitches. So I randomly ran into this issue where like it wasn't like when I'd call you know, got this, like when I would call, right, I'd go in and blah 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 blah. What I'd like, this is no number to anything, but this is not a number to anything, but like if I'd hit call or whatever, like sometimes it wouldn't call or like, but the result for that was me just restarting. Like all I did was restart. So I mean, yeah, it's like Coolio, man. Yeah, so we flying over that giant monster thing, you know, it was good. But this was so cool, man. Like, it was just like a bit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love these tracks that are like themed, right? It's like a jungle theme, and, you know, and man, I'm missing that X button. But as you can see here, I'm trying to merge. Yeah, there we go. There's a merge. So there's a lot of twisting going on there. Yeah, so look at that. We got like the, you know, the freaking blasters, bro. We got a combined car. We got the whole thing. I scoot out. Man, see, look at that. Like, it's so smash it, bro. But dude, and I remember, that was fun, like going to the thing with my buddy Jack. And then around in the same year, dude, I always remember this. I had this sweatshirt. It was kind of like super comfy and stuff. But I like, and I had this like, you know, like it's like English muffin, and there's like the egg on top with this sauce or whatever, it's sausage. I forgot what it's called, but basically it's like no top. It's like an English muffin without a top on it, pretty much. I treated them like English muffins, so I tried to pick it up, and it just spilled all over me. And I'm not even joking. Like that shit took forever to get off. It's super embarrassing too. Like I don't know what it is at that age. Spilling, you feel like you're just like, dude, like what am I doing? How am I still spilling? Like it's 6th grade. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Like 6th grade is big ass grade, bro. So it's like, dude, how am I even doing that? It's like, so I had this like, what's it called? My brain wants to say like egg fondue, or this is nothing. This one's gross, to be honest. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, on the plane too, I got to play the PSP. Like, that was awesome, dude. Because prior to like, so plane travel, you know, you had your Game Boys and stuff, but you also, if you wanted to watch movies, bro, you had a portable, a portable DVD player. So that's what you had. I don't know if you guys were even really ever watch it. I mean, everybody that watches it is like my age, like, you know, 28, 29. So, I mean, yeah, you guys remember, like a portable DVD player, bro. Like, you know, I'm talking like, it was just, we had all like the kids DVDs, because obviously we were kids. I mean, it's fun bringing like Tommy Boy and like fucking Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore and so it's like Family Guy season DVDs. Like, bro, it's just fun getting everything. And then so sweet with that, and then that was all cool. But then you could actually get UMD. The UMD discs are what went into a PSP, and it was like a little cartridge that you put in, but inside the cartridge had the disc, and the disc would like, you know, spin out. It was a really tiny disc, right? So that was whatever. But then, dude, this is so right around this time, the iPod Touch and the first iPhone came out. And now I thought the first iPhone was a good step in the right direction. I'm not huge on Apple. I have like an Apple laptop, of course, things like that, but I'm not the biggest on Apple, as you can tell. I pretty much roast them. But I mean, back in the day, man, like there was really no like solid, like popular touchscreen thing that everybody had access to, right? So I got the iPod Touch. It was cool, man. You could like get music, right? And you could just like, so they had to get rid of the cover flow thing, because I guess they copied it somewhere, got copyrighted, which is annoying. Because, bro, why did they just make their own like weird little version? They changed up the colors or something. You know what I mean? Like they could have just like had a white thing. But like, if you look up cover flow, if you've never seen it, but basically it was like where you could literally turn the iPod or iPhone sideways, and then it would show your albums, right? All your albums, and then you could just swipe, and it was like all the albums would just like go through, and they'd like go from being on the side to like flat to like this way as you swipe, right? So, yeah, dude, it was like so sick, and it was really, really cool, because like, you know, it's just awesome, man. Like it made me want to listen to music. Funny enough, the first iPod Touch also didn't have a way to, like, there was no sound. You had to have like headphones to your anything, and then. So that's why, dude, it's funny, but the second iPod Touch actually had a speaker in it, and that was like the coolest thing ever, because you could literally, and we were like in 7th grade, like that was like around middle school for us, for, you know, and you know this, but I mean, I'm 28, I'll be like 29 in March, you know what I'm saying? Like we're definitely old now, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that was like, that was around middle school time, man, and, and yeah, man, it was a good time. Also though, it wasn't, and it was okay. So around that time too, I got I ended up getting I got the first Android phone, bro. And I feel like that's why I'm also really like attached to Android, is like because of the fact that I was able to get, like, I've talked about this before, but I was able to get like the very first Android phone with like the slide out keyboard. And that was funny that was what I wanted, because my sister had like the Sidekick. Like, and that thing looks so cool. And especially there's this Nick show, super cringy, called like Zoe 101. But there's like the special thing, right? And they special thing. I know a lot about that. But they like all got these Sidekick things, and this guy's like opens a crate, and they all had different color phones. It's like, you're like, whoa. And I'd be that way too. And I was like, damn, I want that green one, bro. They all got like sick phones or whatever, but that would basically get Sidekicks. And so when I had an opportunity to get a phone, I'm like, dude, I want a phone with a freaking keyboard, bro. So I got it's called the HTC Dream, but it was just the T-Mobile G1. It was the first Google phone, like, ever. You know what I'm saying? The Pixel phones went up to 6 and 6P, and then they turned into Nexus phones. So now we have like probably like 16 or 17 Nexus phones total. So yeah, it was the very first one. And you know, what's cool was like, it was awesome, dude, because you could like, it was super basic. Like if you look at videos on it, it's really simple. It's just like internet, And like, I mean, it was really like it's like you had internet, you had a market. Like, I think around that time though, like Apple introduced the game kind of market as well, so you could play games by that point. I mean, yeah, and yeah, okay. So I mean, this game's free fun. It's a good PlayStation 1 game, dude. This is cutthroat as hell because if you get shot and die, like you're done. You got to redo the whole level. Like that's pretty cutthroat, bro. Dang, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, new Call of Duty you get there is Medal of Honor, but it's pretty much was like Call of Duty. I don't remember Call of Duty on PlayStation 1. Maybe there was one. I don't really know, but yeah, Medal of Honor is cutthroat, bro. But I mean, like, people are like, dude, this one's graphics suck. Like, I don't know, man, because like if you think about like, this is no one in particular. It's just like the image of the person I had asking me the repetitive question. That's what the voice is for. It's nobody in particular. But like, also don't worry about asking questions. Any question's fine. But yeah, basically, dude, like in the new Call of Duty and stuff like that, like you die. You all know it takes forever to die, or you know, it's the opposite case where it's like 2 seconds. But yeah. Oh, speaking of that, new Call of Duty is pretty fun, but yeah, if you guys don't have Contractors, you can check it out in my MetaQuest 3 unboxing and like I play Contractors. It's really fun, man. You get to see some gameplay on hard hat, and you get to see some gameplay on what else? I think it's Hijacked, and I think it's just those two.
Wow,
Favela
okay.
in the beginning. But yeah, it's really crazy, man. You just like go and like lean up against like a building, and you're like this, and you like lean out and shoot. Like it's cool, man. It like the pistol in your hand really feels like a pistol. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll pull the mag out. You know what I'm saying? Like just again. You know what I'm saying? It was like really cool, you know? Sorry, flashback. I'll just tell you, in boot camp, I'd never shot a gun before. And so I was thinking of when we had to do like, we did live fire, you know what I'm saying? You like actually shoot the guns at the targets, and I got a really ass score. Didn't even make like get a ribbon or anything. Fortunately, you'd have to do that to pass. But my life would be very different if I didn't pass that gun thing. It's so crazy how like I barely passed that, dude. Like because it was, you know, I didn't get like the score I needed. But I mean, it was my first time like doing playing, like even you playing using a gun. Like I'd never used one. It's like, why would you join the military? School. Also, dang, bro, hit that kerosene or like gas tank or whatever. Yeah, so in here it looks like you just sort of, I don't know where you go, but yeah, it seems like there was a very clear difference though between PlayStation and Nintendo 64. I mean, they came afterwards, but I mean, like, look, so this looks good. It doesn't look bad, but it's like, so I mentioned like a 3D world with an obviously 2D character, and you know, you didn't have to deal with that in PlayStation. I think that's why people like PlayStation like way more. But obviously, I think this came out in '94, and the PlayStation came out in '98, and then the next came up the GameCube and PS2 and all that stuff. So yeah, sorry if it drops below. I kind of lose focus as to where exactly the thing is, but yeah, I also run out of ammo here really fast as well. This menu is so confusing, but I'm basically trying to make it all easier. So if I move, so for those unfamiliar, there are triggers on the top of this device. I'm sure you know, considering you're like watching the video on this device. But as you just saw, there are triggers on the top of the device, and you can like boop boop. You know what I'm saying? You can boop them, and yeah, and so. And so, yeah, man. But yeah, I put the right one on Z so I could move here and then shoot here. It wasn't so like cramped because I was going like this, moving around, then this. So yeah. Yeah, but definitely like a good setup going on here, man. This game is really fun. Like I feel like honestly, the hands look good, man. It's like it feels like it's barely 3D, but the gun looks two-dimensional in like a 3D world. And I don't know how to describe it to you, but I think the way they drew the two-dimensional object, it makes it look like it's three-dimensional. Yeah, I'm sure it was really cool just like seeing things in 3D. So we actually played a Duke Nukem map where like yeah, it was a we actually went in and played like in contractors. We played my buddy because he played that growing up. We literally were killing enemies in like old Duke Nukem world. It was really cool. It seems as though like you basically just kill as many monsters as possible and then you move on to something else or. Trying to hit him with that boot dog. It might look like I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. I've never played this before. As you can see, big fan of shooter games. I just think they're so fun. Like it's like this. It's because it's like the rush. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever's running at you is trying to like kill you, right? And it's like crazy. It's like that. It's like a crazy rush. Like it's like whoa, dude, what? Like you know what I'm saying? I bet back then too, like people were just like stunned at this game, dude. Especially coming from like two-dimensional games that are like so almost 3D, like 2.5D. Like games pretty much like not super flat like the original Nintendo Entertainment System, but like also not like 3D. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Like in game design, I don't really do much, but it's weird to think that like games today are still at the core like how that map was. Like just like they design the room the same way. They just build the shapes, put textures on. It's just still. No, this is like, oh yeah, Resident Evil is really fun, dude. Yeah, really enjoy this. Yeah, so basically this guy's like looking for this girl that went missing, and that's basically they're trying to find. He got dropped off here. I don't know what happened, but the dudes that he was with just drove off without him. And yeah, so right now they're in like an area with just some Hispanic dudes there. I can't really hear the Spanish, but I probably said like there's an elevator by, so or something like that. Oh. But yeah, I mean, but in terms of the game, like you'll see, I boost the graphics to show you guys like what it potentially can look like. I want to show you because I want to show you like what it looks like originally, because this is like some original like PS2 resolution. Just so you can kind of feel like, oh, okay, I can really modify these graphics and make them look way better. And I don't know how soon I do that, but I think I get a few like kills. So I was trying to knife as well. No, whoa. I was tired because your freaking boy is tired. Yeah. I mean, and this looks like a pretty solid PS2 game, man. Like, I go up here and I'm pretty sure I find some money or like a clip of ammo or something. There we go, dude. Literally just finding ammo. It's fantastic. It's like, holy shit, like, dude. I also got I think I talked about this in that other video, but like people, I don't know if they're a fan of like the low quality content. Hopefully this is like a little better, but yeah, I don't know if I talked about it, but I got this like NFL Pro Era 2 thing, and it's crazy. you snap the ball under center, like you go back and like you can like it drops back for you, but you can just move around and like throw the ball at your receiver, or you can do a quarterback so you can run it, or you do handoffs. It's like it's super crazy. Like you're literally like the quarterback, and you like they're like your linemen right here. You like look to your receivers, to your left to right, like it's great. It's so sick. It is like it feels real. You know what I mean? It really feels real. There's like they have like more stuff, but it seems like the developer wants to do some defense. They don't have defense yet, but I mentioned that to the developer, just being like, hey, like you could play, you have to play quarterback, you could play linebacker, and you could just like run towards them and do a sweep and arm motion with like the gripping both of them, and then you could tackle them, and it's really you don't have to lunge into them or anything. You just like what I'm saying, you just like can go like this, like grip and just move up. You know what I mean? So I feel like that'd be like such a good idea. Hopefully the developer does an update with defense, because I want to play some defense. I want to play some kick return as well. You like could kick the ball and the ball shows up, and you just stick your hands out and like you grab it. You could do the same grab motion that you do when you're tackling, right? Or you could like or like as you're holding the ball, you do it with both. You like catch the ball and then you could run. You know what I'm saying? You like bring it to one. Like you could do kick return, our turn. You could get interceptions. You could do you could do kickoff, like there's more. You could do more than just like play quarterback. You could play running back. That'd be cool to play running back. You could like take the handoff, like the quarterback gives it to you, but then you like he's gonna put the ball there. So then you like you hold your hands. I mean, they'll probably have you do it like this, but you can just take the ball. It'd be essentially the same thing as like when the quarterback gets the ball from the center. You could just have your hands stacked like this, and then like this, and you can get the ball and you can run. Like, and I feel like I don't know if somehow the developer of that sees this, which has nothing to do with that game, but I feel like that would be really, really cool, because like a VR football game is, dude, it's awesome, man. It really is. And yeah, it's cool too. Like there's like you start off in like a big locker room. Like you can do like exhibition mode, like 2-minute drill. You can do like there's a lot of like Madden modes that he brought in. You pick your favorite team. You do like a season. You can do like all this stuff. It's just crazy. And then you can go from that to like the world around you shifting into a shooter game. Like you know what I mean? Like there was one like Yemen from Black Ops 2. We like played that map. The guns were low for some reason. Like my game was glitching, and then a Nuke's Top 5 came out, so I wanted to watch that. It's like, yeah, I'd rather watch it. And I don't know if you guys watch Nuke's Top 5. I've recommended the guy nonstop, but his videos are sick, man. Like, it's really, really awesome watching this content. I like thoroughly enjoy it. I've really never had a experience with the dude where I didn't want to watch every single video. Like, I mean, so he gets like his submissions from people. They send him an email of the video. He probably gets a ton of them, and has to like sift through them and find the ones that are good or whatever. But it's crazy, man. And I've been watching that dude for like a long time now, probably like a few years, at least a few years. Like his videos are fantastic. I've seen like each one, and those videos are cool, man. Like I don't know if y'all are into that or whatever, and if you're not, like whatever, it's all good. But I mean, at least take a look. Some of the videos are like, whoa, like this is a little weird, like just like unexplainable. Yeah, see, I get taken out pretty fast, dude. Like for sure, it's like yeah, you see me throw on some graphics updates or whatever. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. We got like good 3 more minutes. Yeah, so yeah, I got rid of my sold the RedMagic 8 Pro. The 9 Pro is coming out soon, which is pretty sweet. I'm like torn because I want to go with RedMagic, but dude, if they skimp us again and give us 16 with like, only if they skip us only giving us 16 gigs of RAM, like, for the international one, like I don't want extended RAM. I don't want some virtual RAM. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I want like native on device RAM. You know what I mean? I want, you know what I mean? So if that's the case, I might go with the 1+12 because like I know they're not going to skip out. They'll give us the HN3 and 24 gigs of RAM. They might even bump it up, dude. Somebody might take that to 28 or like 32. It'd be so crazy if 32 gigs of RAM. It's just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? At this point, it's just like, the numbers are just fun. You know what I mean? So, and needless to see, dinking around. My buddy was here, and I was like kind of just distracted with what he was saying in the background. But yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty much it, dude. Like the setup is fantastic and stuffs. So yeah, dude, it's freaking sick, bro. If you guys ever wanted some detailed look at the settings in this app, go ahead. So you can also do Wii. I didn't do Wii because I was just like, I don't really want, like, playing Wii on this is so weird because you have to like there's like literally the controller has to be moved around, like, so a lot of the games are just really clunky and awkward, and it's just not really designed for like a touchscreen phone. It works, but I'm not gonna do that. Like, I don't know, the graphics aren't even that good. There were a lot of like PS2 graphics in the time of PS3 games. So I mean, it's like how the Switch is pretty far behind. Like, it looked good, but it's just their graphics are always just kind of far behind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this game, like right here, oh, it's boosted. This is probably how the Wii looked. You know what I mean? This looks like some PS3 quality graphical upgrades. Yeah, I quit right here because I'm just kind of like whatever. Um, but yeah, dude, it's pretty much it. And yeah, thank you guys very much. How we going?